my screen my losing trades and my winning trades. Most other traders show you only disinfected trades instead of to show you the whole session. Now you're gonna guys see everything on your screen, what I lose, what I win. Looks like we're going up because of those tails, 3 tails, and the candles so far. Now this is a we actually supported 1, 2, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4th time, maybe it's a 5th time, and now looks like we probably have an open road to climb up, but we'll see how it's gonna go. And so far there's a setup to go long. Okay, let's see if that's gonna go well and not premature, because I have reservations. When we have a setup like that, we always have a liquidity on the right side. Okay, and today is not an ordinary day, because when the bank manager goes to the trading, whatever director or trading a person, they telling them, hey, this is the last day of the year, you need to bring this much of cash back. Okay, and if somebody make a decision, then the traders will never even look at any technical analysis, any analysis at all. They will simply withdraw the money like they were doing 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, and simply withdrawing because it's the last day of the year. So the technical analysis today probably will have a hard time to fit into what we're gonna see on this screen. Okay, the most important is to change my mind on the fly and reverse. If I'm capable to do that today, I don't know. Okay, but that is the difficult task for me, like usually. But if I'm gonna lose one trade, definitely I will reverse. That's an absolutely sure sign. Now what you're seeing, what I show you with a mouth, this kind of structure that we climbed down, now we're actually supporting to go up. Okay, so my mouse is actually kind of like a crazy mouse running on a screen. Okay, I hope that this range is strong. This range is strong, okay, to support. If we go down, maybe we will go down to, okay, this is a really kind of structure that played out twice at least last week. Okay, let me show you. I hope that this is the support, the last one, although it's not really strong support, this range, you see that, but I hope it's kind of like a second support. At least it's already a third support. Okay, let's give a room for my stop, because when we're trading in a high velocity, you know, so this is the, I put my stop over there because there's a cluster right above that stop. You see that? There's a high cluster zone. Yeah, this zone. Okay, that is the zone with the high cluster that started somewhere on the left. We'll see if it's gonna hold or not. So far we're going up on the structure, and now it's kind of the time to reverse. I mean, in my mind, it's a time. Okay, will it actually do or not? Because live trading and live commenting is not easy peasy. You have to think and you have to look in so many different places and, you know, keep a track for indicators. So far it's not in my favor, but I hope that the structure will support this. Okay, this so far it's kind of supporting this zone, this yellow zone. Okay, now it's a high volume zone, by the way. Let's give more room for my stop. I hope it will bounce from here like it's supposed to, but today is today. This zone is crazy. Oh, looks like I'm gonna lose this trade. Yeah. Oh, so far the POC is at the bottom of the candle. We'll see how it's gonna play. It's gonna hold it or not. Okay, you see today's 29th, last day of the week and of the year. Crazy enough, and volatility is higher than yesterday and 2 days ago. Okay, why is that a high volatility today? Because like I told you, the managers in a bank or whatever the foundation or institution telling their trading persona, you have to get this much today, and that's what they're doing. Okay, my stop. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I lost in this. Let's see how I'm gonna manage it. Maybe I need to change my strategy. So because there's a reversal strategy, there's like a impulse strategy. And sometimes I need to change my mind which strategy exactly to use. So far, you see, we're bouncing a little bit back, climbing up, but it's not very sufficient to say that we return from here. So now I'm trading. I'm shorting, and I'm not shorting in a regular way because that's a special circumstances, guys. Special circumstances. In the special circumstances, you have to trade in a different way.
Order filled.
Okay, so they don't let me add more contracts. 7 contracts is a maximum in that particular prop company. Let's do more. Okay, more. Should I do more?
Order filled.
You see, we see how many contracts I closed just in a one single 30 seconds candle. That's amazing. That's a volatility today.
Target fill. Order filled.
One more. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Order filled.
Mm-hmm.
Stop filled.
That's a protection stop. Okay. Let's see more. Okay. Okay. Wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. So indicators show it to me. Especially, I look at the speed of delta. That is at the very bottom. That is a delta predictor that actually shows what acceleration inside of the delta happens. That's a brand new indicator that if you want to be quite aggressive in a volatility like this, that is a fantastic indicator. You see that at the very bottom? It's a delta predictor, I call it, but indeed it's a speed of tape. Now you see that yellow frame going left to right because it's a speed change between the red and green delta. Okay, wait a little bit. Should I sell from here?
Order filled.
Those indicators on the right side, it's called totals for a level 2. They're actually very helpful. It's a summary of what's going on in 20 levels. Okay, let's give a room. I need a breathing space for my stop. I don't recommend newbies trade like this. You're gonna lose. I mean, like, because it's a falling knives.
Order filled.
It's not
order filled.
Yeah, it's not easy to talk and trade at the same time. Let's see what's gonna happens. Looks like
target order submitted. Stop filled.
It's a limit on my prop company how many contracts I can do. Like, I think it's 7 at the same time. And okay, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Now it's a little pull up. Okay, let's see. I want to see volume, how the volume goes. Volume is going down. That's in our favor. Okay, the volume, because the green delta was up and it moves the candles up. Now we need to see who's gonna overcome. Look at the volume. Volume in a gray is going down. That's what we
order filled.
Here we go. This is for our setup for trading in an impulse really well. I'm even for a reversal, because this is like a miniature reversal right in front of you. Okay, now it's actually kind of like making some kind of a triangle here. Okay, you see? This is a kind of a triangle. So they are jamming the candles from up and from bottom. They're jamming. You see this triangle? So that's the force gonna accumulate at the end of this triangle. You can call it triangle, but basically it's a knot, but I don't trade any whatever triangles. I trade psychology of the triangles because it may grab liquidity on the upper here or at the bottom. Okay, before it can actually go into a real direction it's intended to. So there's liquidity right there. That's liquidity on the upside, and it's going zigzag. It's going and it's a kind of mirroring zigzag. Yeah, some power gonna release from this accumulation. That's what usually happens.
Order filled.
Yeah, so I can open more.
Target order filled. Order filled.
Okay, more. Totally insane. What's going on right now even in a one single 30 seconds candle.
Order submit. Target filled. Order filled.
That extension above that's a long candle is quite dangerous. The price may go back into that zone. So that's why I move my stop a little bit higher of that. So now I need to concentrate what's gonna happen next from the big perspective. Okay,
order filled. Order filled.
Let me do more.
Target filled.
Here we go.
Order filled.
One more. So every time I press, it's a 4 contracts. Okay.
Target filled. Order filled. Target.
Oh, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal what's going on. It's a last day. It's a last day of the year. Who gonna expect it? Because we climbed it a few, like last week, we climbed it a few days up and up and up and up. And now somebody consider, hey, that's a nice time to kind of like withdraw and secure earnings. That's what they're gonna do on their reports for the next quarter. They wanna say, hey, that was my earnings in the last quarter of 2023. So now it's gonna encourage the market go even higher. You see my trades? All my trades right now in front of you on the screen. I'm not hiding anything. That's not a disinfected. I didn't remove the negative trades.
Target filled.
Okay, a little bit more. Whew. Show me another person who actually show you in front of you what's going on during this whole session. Okay, now this is in points. I mean ticks actually. Numbers in ticks. Greens are winners, and you see this 7, this 12, this 17 minus in red. That's my losing ticks. But real trading includes everything. Real trading is not only win, 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 and you show it to somebody, like some people, like just cut a piece of their session. Okay, let's see this is in dollars. That's a kind of relief for me. Now those in reds, those are my trailing stops. That's why sometimes I need to give a more room to breathe. So because we have a really strong descending, and see, that's exactly what I predicted just a few minutes ago, like 3 minutes ago, that we're gonna go back to this candle, this long extended candle. And look, this level 2 is showing me that we're moving up right now Those limit orders, they kind of like greens are pulling from the bottom, and you see the reds. Now this is a speed. This is a predictor for the delta. Look even closer, okay? Now I can judge what's going to happen inside of the delta, and no any other indicator actually can do that. No other order flow or footprint. So we covered this imbalance or FVG in that candle. Now it's kind of the time I feel that kind of the time to make a U-turn. Fill this candle, you see, that's filled up. That's what I was expected. That's a classic. I kind of like expect some reversal. Should be in this area or nearby. That's a normal. That's really nice. So we see some reds coming into the play. They want to sell aggressively.
Order.
Okay, I enter into the sale. Again with the 4 contracts. Move a little bit. Breathing room for my stop. That's exactly what was needed to. Now I see the POC and this candle is at the bottom. It's not really good for this candle though. It's kind of like a struggling candle. Not a perfect in my book for entrance, but you see this volume is going down. You see this transparent volume is going down. Let me show it to you with a line. Okay, here we go. You see this? That is a good sign for me for a reversal. Okay, for a U-turn. Now we're doing a second wave in a way to reverse. Now we actually kind of bouncing. You see this volume? Okay. Ooh. So what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Now so far it's actually reversing.
Stop filled.
Okay, it was a protection for me not to lose more. Okay, that's nice. But sometimes in a volatility like this, you trade and your whole concept of stops and take profits are very different, and setups you need to have a special strategy, especially for the volatility like that. Otherwise it's not going to work. It's not very typical. I don't recommend newbies to trade the way I'm doing right now.
Filled.
But you see that I entered because that's a perfect candle. That was even it's not finished yet. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. I entered based on delta predictor. That is indicator at the very bottom.
Target filled.
Okay, thank you. That I know my risks that I'm taking, and I calculate those risks, and I have my setups on a piece of paper. Now let's take a look over here what's going on this account. So I'm positive. So I was about more than $1,000 negative when I've got that loss at the very beginning. So now you see this indicator, that is a predictor for delta. I call it predictor because it's actually faster than delta. Okay, here, okay, let's do more, and I want you to see that
Order filled.
it's actually moving the numbers on the screen, and you see the all orders right there. I'm not hiding anything. Show me another a person who actually, you see this range, by the way? This range may play some kind of support a little bit, but we already with that range we actually show direction we're going down. The structure is actually show us that we're moving down. That's why I'm playing the sales.
Stop filled.
Now you see the numbers. Okay, you see this $140 I just lost with a protection stop. Okay, but there's like what, another $100 in positive. That's fine too. Let's take a look at the performance for today. Price is still climbing up. Okay, percentage profitable 80%. 80% profitable. Total trades 72 today. Okay, losing trades 14. Profitable 80 is not too bad. Okay. Winning trades 58, losing 14. Okay. So I can live with that. Okay, you see now they're matching with what you see on a P&L with this report. So this is the real report on my prop account.